Hello, Tadashi. I've never walked out here.
Floats, it's a boat.
Exactly, that's exactly it. If it floats,
Sorry.
Well, hello, sunset lady.
Yeah, hello there, Blackie. Got that door closed.
I'm trying my best.
Terrible out
Everything's
there.
on schedule except for the red tide. Well, that's on schedule. So after hurricanes
Yeah.
and tropical storms, it pulls up the bacteria
Right.
called red tide from the bottom of the sea, in this case the Gulf.
Yeah,
What's on your mind?
Well, tomorrow is National
Sorry.
National Pizza with the Works, except for Anchovies Day.
I like that one because I don't like anchovies, to be
No, I
honest with
don't
you.
either. Okay, once around the bowl, that's it. Oh,
No, Caesar salad, yeah. Even that, it's sometimes kind of too much
Yeah.
Caesar salad. I'm like, going, let's just go to a normal ranch dressing.
Yeah. Okay, it's also National French Dip Day. I haven't had one of those in a long time.
You're talking about au jus?
back in Massachusetts, there was a place in Walpole.
I remember. You're talking about au jus, right?
No, it's a
Au jus sauce.
Well, sort of. Yeah.
No, it is au jus. That's
Yeah.
McCormick sells it.
Yeah.
I remember you brought me there. I loved it.
And it's also National Chicken Soup Day for the soul. Okay, and today is Veterans Day.
I did see a lot of flags around. Now I know why.
Yeah. And National Sundae Day. I like hot fudge with vanilla ice cream, marshmallows, whipped cream, and maraschino cherries on top. And no anchovies.
No problem.
Yeah.
86 anchovies. We're sold out. No more.
Okay, now in this is famous birthdays. In 1744, Abigail Adams was the second First Lady, wife of John Adams, who was the second president, and she was the mother of John Quincy Adams, who was the sixth president, and they ended up with 6 children. And I thought to myself, oh my goodness, back in the Revolutionary Day, her household must have been a busy place. They had their own army.
Is that why they called it that TV show The Addams Family?
No,
I think it was.
no, it's a different one. Okay.
I'm playing with the King's English.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, 1925 was Jonathan Winters, American comedian. He had the Jonathan Winters show. He used to be on Jack Paar a lot. And he was on that Mork and Mindy show. And he lived for 87 years. Oh boy, there's a lot of laughter at that time. His middle name was Hart. That's the opposite.
Hold on a second. Harsh man?
Jonathan Hart Winters III.
Must be
There
harsh
were
man.
2 others, and I don't know if there's any other children with it. Okay, 1962, Demi Moore, American actress. She was in Ghost,
Great movie.
and it's funny, she was in that movie Ghost, but she was born in Roswell, New Mexico, where they have all those kind of things going on.
Is that where ghosts
there.
live?
Well, aliens and ghosts and
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
have you.
Halloween fun,
Okay.
scary stuff.
She's 60 years young today. Okay, 1974, Leonardo DiCaprio. He's an American actor. He was in the Titanic. He's 48 years young today.
Great movie. A little bit too long, but the first time I saw it, I fell asleep in the middle. But it's a great movie.
Yeah.
He was in a bunch of cool stuff, actually. He's a great. Oh no! Don't tell me you did a picture of him.
Well, it's his birthday.
No, Leonardo DiCaprio. He's been in tons of really cool movies. Happy birthday, Leonardo. Not Da Vinci, but DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Nice play on words there.
Yeah, right.
He had a good agent when he was in Hollywood. We're changing your name to Leonardo DiCaprio. He's like, all right.
Da Vinci was already taken.
Well, no, that's how Elvis Costello, Elvis Presley, and so forth. That's how the business works.
Okay, now we're going into history. In 1620, the Mayflower Compact was signed by pilgrims at Cape Cod, and it was the first framework of government in the territory that is now the United States.
Where on the Cape? Don't be vague and say at Cape Cod.
That's
where?
That's what it said in the book.
Yeah, I know it's what it said in the book. Fact checkers, where was it? I want to know. Was it Barnstable? Was it
Plymouth, probably.
Plymouth is not on the Cape.
Well, it's nearby.
It's not on the Cape. Although no, in those days, you're right. It was before the Cape Cod Canal.
Yeah.
So maybe it was Plymouth. I don't know. Fact checkers.
Okay, now in 1918, World War I armistice was signed by the Allies and Germany at 11 a.m., the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month.
Does that mean anything? Oh, that's today. 11/11.
It means that they can't make it a Monday holiday like they do with every other holiday. They have to have it on the exact time and day. And so it changes from year to year. It's not always on the same day. Okay, now we're going into a couple of quotes. All right.
Thank you, fact. You're right. I issue thing here. It's red tide is pretty severe outside.
Okay, here's a couple of quotes. I couldn't wait for success, so I went ahead without it. I think that sounds like me. Okay, here's one here. If your ship doesn't come in, swim out to it. I think I'll have to try that. And also, I have a photographic memory. I just haven't developed it yet.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Who do you think said those three things?
Mr. Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, that was close, but it was Jonathan Winters.
Oh, man. No, I'm glad that you can fool me, because I do try to guess them here.
Yeah.
I don't cheat. I try to guess them. But when you said the ship, and that made me think of Titanic,
Yeah.
and so that's why I thought about Leonardo da Vinci. I mean DiCaprio.
Well, what was it I always used to say? Wait for my ship to come in, I'll probably be at the airport when it arrives.
Although I'll be honest with you, I mean Boston International Airport. That's right. You know, it's on Boston Harbor, right? So it's on the water. So you got the waterfront and you got the airplane and all that stuff. Look at this shot right now on your phone.
Beautiful.
Look at that shot. If anybody wants to take a screenshot, please send it to us. Full of fish.
There you go. What do you call a fish that won't shut up?
Blabbermouth is close enough.
Yeah. Why did the vegan go fishing?
The vegan? I don't know.
Just for the halibut. Okay. Why are fish so gullible?
Because they're suckers.
Well, that could be. The answer they gave was because they fall for things hook, line, and sinker.
Correct.
Okay.
That's a factual statement, yeah.
Why is it so easy to weigh fish?
To like a weighing station for a truck, like a scale. Scale is the word.
Yeah.
Weigh scales, because they have scales.
Right, because they have their own scales. You're very close enough. Why does a fisherman, not why, but where does a fisherman go to get his hair cut?
Pass.
Well, the answer they gave was at the barber shop. Barber shop. Okay, What kind
Hook,
of...
line, sinkers, and bobbers.
This is for you. You'll probably get this one too. What kind of music should you listen to while fishing?
Every time you say I'm going to get this one, it's like a jinx. It's like
Okay,
it's
maybe
like,
I jinxed it.
knock twice before you say stuff. I'm sorry. Question again?
What kind of music should you listen to while fishing?
It's either Bob Marley.
Oh, the answer they gave was you have to listen to something catchy.
Yeah, Bob Marley. He's catchy.
Okay, why didn't Noah do much fishing on the ark?
Because he was steering the boat. He was because he was Merrill Stubing. He was Captain Stubing, and he was doing it.
That was an answer.
He was
but
busy.
They gave the answer because he only had 2 worms. That's why he didn't do much fishing.
two giraffe, 2 donkeys, and 2 worms. That is, for me, a joke of the day.
Yeah, okay.
He only had 2 worms. Correct.
Okay, where do fish keep their money?
Well, I mean, there's money in the mattress, but fish don't sleep on beds. On bedrock.
Well, that's an answer. The one they gave was in a riverbank. Okay.
In a riverbank.
How do you communicate with a fish?
Blub, blub, blub.
Well, that's an answer. They said you drop it a line.
Hook, line, sinker, and bubbles. And look, that's good,
Okay.
Ocean.
What's a fish's favorite musical instrument?
Well, anything that uses the scale,
Well, that's an answer.
which is every instrument. So.
They said a bass drum instead of a bass drum. They said a bass drum.
Bass guitar, yeah, I don't know. Bass clarinet.
Did you hear about the fight at the seafood restaurant?
I'll be honest with you. I worked at a seafood restaurant for 3.5 years, and the only time I ever really saw a fight was looking in at the kitchen, and somebody pulled out a knife, and they were trying to. That's a true story. Yeah, in the kitchen, they're fighting all the time.
Well, the answer they gave is, well, 2 fish got battered.
Correct. This guy had a knife. Luckily, he was restrained. And he said he was sorry. He had a mental breakdown. So it happens to everybody,
okay.
especially when. What's the expression? If it's too hot, get out of the kitchen.
Right. Okay. Well, this is last and least. What do fish use for money?
I don't know.
The answer they gave was sand dollars.
Oh man, I should have gotten that one. Correct.
Okay, we'd like
Sand dollars sometimes float up on the beach here. They're rare, but they do show up.
to thank
Sand
everyone
dollars.
for joining us this evening, even if we had red tide to deal with. At least they don't. And for being a part of our sunset family, as we all enjoy sharing these heavenly sunsets together. And we'd like everyone to come back tomorrow night and each and every night to see just what's happening here at the South Jetty in Venice, Florida, live. And please subscribe, and if you've enjoyed today's show, hit the like button and share these heavenly sunsets with your family and friends.
And please ring that notification bell. So the thing on the right, just hit that bell and scroll up 1, 2, 3, and it says all notifications, because we do follow the sun, and we change it like every week. We're changing the time a little bit.
Yes, and now it's time, speaking of time, and hello lurkers.
You always beat me.
We're doing our theme song right around this time. I think it was a red tide. That we're gonna get home, or we're all choking here. And that you wrote under Whittier, and I'll say good night, Blackie.
Essentially, awesome show. No, and as far as the red tide joke is, and some people have asked me, because we live 2 miles inland from the beach, did we feel it? A little bit, 2 miles in, but when you're really out here on the Gulf, I tell you, look at how high the water is. And I wanted to make a comment about that. The water is so high. We have high tide plus the hurricane thing and all that stuff. We're tropical storm. We'll see you all tomorrow again for another Heavenly Sunset. Signing off for Sunset Lady, I'm Blackie Fitzpatrick. Ciao for now.